let me go to the elder at the table besides me, and that's my brother Rainville. Uh, Michael Rainville running for Ward 3, but the Rainville brand, the Rainville name is historic and expansive in North Minneapolis and Northeast Minneapolis. And so you got a family and personal history of being involved in business and economic development. So two things. One, sort of address the same questions. As a candidate, what do you see your priority for serving that ward in the city? But also the opening question, I'm looking for impressions on where we are with the Derek Chauvin trial. What's happened so far? What are you hearing from the people that you talk to as you door knock and you have coffee with people or Zoom chats? What's the mood out there around this trial? And good, bad, or indifferent?
Thank you, Al. And first of all, I have to thank you again for calling me your brother, because we are all sisters and brothers, and that means a
Absolutely.
lot to me. So thank you. And I also appreciate being called an elder, because I've earned it. I didn't get all these wrinkles from happiness. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But let's talk about that trial, Al.
Mhm.
And I think it shows why the very most important reason I'm running is to support Chief Arredondo and to not abolish the police department. My opponents want to abolish the police. We need police, and we need that leadership that Chief Arredondo and his handpicked staff, like Charlie Adams over on the north side. We need to listen to those people, not belittle them, not mock them, not degrade them as being the council is doing to them now, but to work with them in their leadership. This trial is amazing. I just like Representative Morrow, I have to take it in bits and pieces because it's terrible. It's just terrible to relive all this. But it shows that there is justice in our system. It's slow. This is almost a year since this horrible thing happened, but it's finally happening now. And the accountability that is being brought out. To see Chief Arredondo and Lieutenant Zimmerman talk honestly and openly about what the correct training is and what went wrong with Chauvin, that is just refreshing to see the leadership that is being shown by the Minneapolis Police Department. Excuse me, the police department, and it's just nothing but wonderful, nothing but short of wonderful. Chief Arredondo needs to be supported. This trial is proving it. It's also, we have yet to hear the verdict and the sentencing, but it's very clear that you had a rogue police officer that truly was not representative of the goodness of the police. People who become policemen want to serve. They care a lot about our society. There's bad police, there's bad doctors, there's bad lawyers, there's bad people in the world. Let's get rid of the bad cops.
So, a lot of people in my circle, Michael, have a double-mindedness. There's a desire and a hope that justice will prevail, that this time, everything is going to unfold the way it should. And the statement from my friendship circle is that it should result in a conviction of Derek Chauvin. But everybody doesn't see things the way we see things, and I respect other people's points of view as well. So the question that brings this double-mindedness to me and my friends is that while we hope that justice will prevail and a good decision based on the facts, based on what we saw with our own eyes, is rendered, there's this somewhere in the back of our minds, because of history, suspicion that at the end of the day, somebody's heartstring is going to be tugged by a commitment to white supremacy. That somebody there on that jury is going to say, somehow, I'm here to defend, the indefensible, and it just takes one to keep the thing from happening. Do you hear that at all? Am I alone in expressing that reservation? Does that happen in the white community as well?
So Al, you are not alone, and I cannot speak. I'm not a black man, so I cannot speak your life. But all the people that I've talked over here are just horrified at this, and they think this is the start of true accountability, of a new beginning for our city and really all the society. We are on the world stage, we're on the national stage, and we can set that example. We can be leaders. So I am very, very optimistic. And there was a time we doubted that so many things in this country would not happen. It's time to be optimistic. Just it's Easter, it's warm weather. This trial is happening. There are so many good things, and we have great leaders in our community. The justice system is going to show its true colors. I feel very optimistic, as do the people that I'm talking to. And again, white people, we cannot. I would never say that I could speak for the Black community, but in the people in the Third Ward, we hope and feel very strongly that this is the time for justice, and we can move forward into a new beginning.